Hey, what up, everybody? So, Final Fantasy Ever Crisis is adding an event already. Normally I would be really excited by this and happy, but with the problematic launch that this game had and the amount of feedback that they're getting of people disappointed that they're unable to play because they're region locked or they can't get it working on their device or whatever, that coupled with all the buggy mess of the launch, a bunch of unscheduled maintenances, this, that, and a third, I'm kind of reluctant to think that this is a great idea. For within 3 days of the game launching, they're adding an event for us to farm. I mean, this is a time where players should be focusing on the beginning content. They should be focusing on clearing a lot of the content that's more permanent, developing their characters, their team, learning the game. And now they're already thrusting us into an event, which I assume is going to require stamina. I hope I'm wrong. If it doesn't require stamina, then that's great. This will probably be the best event in mobile game history. But usually these games require stamina, so it's going to be sucking us out of, like, co-op, unless there's an event co-op. Again, I'm not really sure about the specifics of the event, so I will make a guide for the event moving forward. But I just wanted to make this video to alert people that there is an event, and it starts today, tonight, in 12 hours, and it lasts until September 28th. So I will definitely dive deep into the event, and as you guys know, I haven't really developed my team yet. I haven't done any pulls. I'm pushing about 30k so far, still, in spite of not having done any pulls. So I'm gonna have like the full weak boy perspective going through this event. I'm gonna try to make sure that everybody's able to clear everything and get all the rewards. So don't worry, stay tuned for more information on the event moving forward. As I get in there and start farming it, I will definitely be making videos and content for you all to ensure that you know what you're doing and you get all the rewards. But I just wanted to mention yet again, I don't know if this is a great idea for after 3 days of the game launching, they're already announcing an event. And another thing to note is that apparently the wish list doesn't carry over. This is horrible. This is something that they need to fix, and I'm sure they imagine that by making this notice, this makes it okay. But it doesn't make it okay. Like, I don't want to have to set the wish list every time a new draw comes out. Are you kidding me? I understand that the wish list for the featured draw stuff, like if we go into the draws, there's 2 types of wish lists. You get the wish list within your stamp draw, which is you get to choose the character that you get the weapon and the outfit for. But then you're also your major wish list. The stamp card wish list not carrying over makes sense, but this wish list is always generally going to be the same weapons. I don't understand why this isn't going to carry over. That is incredibly annoying and something that SquareEnix needs to fix. And I just find it disappointing that they said they collected all this valuable feedback during the beta. They didn't fix anything. I'm going to be honest with you. The only stuff they fixed was stuff that they were already going to change from the beta, which was like stupid co-op timings that was not going to make it into the launch, stamina potion limits, which were absolute dog shit, as they were. So there was no shot that was going to make it in a live game either, because that restricted whales as well from buying recharges, I imagine, as well, from recharging as much as they wanted as well. So Yeah, it's like stuff like that they changed. They didn't really fix a lot of the issues, in my opinion. A lot of the feedback that I gave them got ignored. And I'm not, like, particularly upset about my feedback, you know, in particular. It's like I'm not mad that they didn't take me seriously. I'm still playing the game, obviously. I'm willing to deal with the problems that I had and play the game and have fun through it. I just find it annoying that they didn't take more feedback seriously and fix more leading into the launch. I just think this has been a catastrophic launch. It's been very sloppy, very poorly handled by SquareEnix, and they should be capable of doing way better than this. But they just don't. They aren't. It's really disappointing that Square Enix constantly makes the mistake of not releasing their games on enough devices. Then people have to struggle to try to play it. Now in this case, they didn't even release it in enough countries, and like, so it's not bad enough that the people that can play it are encountering all these bugs and issues with their device crashes and whatnot. Then there's like 90% of the world that can't even play the game. Like, are you fucking serious? It's Final Fantasy VII. This new Final Fantasy VII storyline, including young Sephiroth. Come on, guys. How fucking stupid are you, Square Enix, that you don't understand that your most iconic character in Final Fantasy history is going to have a massive fucking draw to the game? That you only put it out on shitty mobile devices. Like 3 million downloads, 1.7 million pre-registers, that's nothing. You could have had 10, 15 million easy with a PC client. But you guys, you don't get it. You don't fucking get it. And I'm getting sick and fucking tired of this shit. Like, why don't you care about your fans? We want your games on more devices. We don't want to just play on PlayStation. We don't just want to play on phones. We want to play on our PCs too. Oh, maybe you have Xbox and you want to play on Xbox. That's fair as well. Maybe you have a Switch. Maybe you have a phone that doesn't generally run their games, and, you know, it's just so obnoxious. There's so many options to put games out there, so many countries with many people that love to play games, and then you go and you don't put it out on every device, you don't put it out in every country. What the fuck is wrong with you? Final Fantasy is one of the biggest, most memorable IPs in history. People will always know it. People will always love it. You have like such a huge advantage moving forward as a business with having that, but you just don't understand. Your executives do not understand how to grasp the full potential of the thing that you have. Square, you used to be my favorite game company of all time, and now you are just a massive fucking joke to me. And that's true. Like, yeah, I'm still going to keep playing your games, and if people get upset about me talking shit about you, I don't care. Like, this is between you and me, Square Enix. I've been playing your games for 40 years. I've been enjoying your products for 40 years. And it's getting a whole lot harder to do that as time goes. I don't feel valued as a customer. I don't feel valued as a fan anymore. Nor, when I look at your company, do I think that you even give a shit about fans or customers. Because you're not taking all the steps that other companies do to make their products available to all the customers. And that is why you're failing as a company. That is why you, Square Enix, are a massive fucking joke and need to get your shit together. But as far as everybody else watching this video, you're not Square Enix. So you, hey, listen. I like you, I appreciate you, and thank you so much for watching my video and listening to me rant. I'm trying to enjoy Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis because I really want it to be a good game, and I want everybody to be able to play it and enjoy it as well. Unfortunately, SquareEnix doesn't share that ideal for some reason, even though they are the ones of anybody that should have this. They should have this vision for their game. They should have this passion that their game gets in the hands of every player in the world. But yeah, apparently me, just some guy that has no ties to Square Enix at all, other than some fucking sick parasocial obsession with them. You know, like, why do I care more about their business than they do? So yeah, please like, subscribe, comment, reach out to Square Enix. Don't be afraid to tell them they're fucking idiots and that they're running their company into the ground. Tell them how you feel. Send them your feedback, your ideas. They're a company that does not respond unless an overwhelming majority of their community makes us think about it. That's why Final Fantasy XIV is one of their only last real successful projects. It's because the Final Fantasy XIV community as a whole is able to come together and speak up about problems, and Yoshi P listens to them. We need more of the Final Fantasy communities to rise up and speak and reach out and shout out at the producers, at the developers, and hope that these changes, this feedback, that all this stuff is heard and whatever. But again, this started out as a video that meant to be about the event coming to Final Fantasy Ever Crisis, so let me double back again. Just say, hey, try to enjoy the game if you can. Try to enjoy the event if you can. I will be sure to put out guides for it throughout the course of the month. Keep an eye out for those. And again, I appreciate you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Peace out. You'll see me in the next video.